Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Gundabad campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. This is not going to be the last episode of the year, but one of the last ones, that's for sure. The first one before Christmas, at least. In the last episode, we actually did something really great. We took Faham Gathol from Ered Luin, and now they've sent a full stack to try to reclaim it. So that's basically, I guess, what the first thing we're gonna do in this episode. We're gonna try to wipe out that army. We have a full stack reinforcing, no general, only captains. We have a half stack reinforcing, no general, only captains. And we have an almost, we have a damn near full stack in Faham Gathol that will sally out, and I'm going to be the one leading that army. And there we have a general. Interesting stuff. So, of course, the reinforcing armies, they're pretty susceptible to sudden morale drops if the captain would happen to just throw his life away. But I'd rather have them there than not, to be honest. I think that's that basically on the western front. We are sieging Ostgelon still, and we will keep sending reinforcements, as many as possible. Now I see that we don't really have that many. You are on your way, that's great. Both led by generals, and this is not a good stack. This is a decent one. So at least it's good that we are sending reinforcements over there. We have even more ones on the way. Never let the soul train, the reinforcement train, stop. You can actually, no. Okay, so that's that. And that's what's going on. Ostinadil, I did send that army north as well. Did just fill up that army. Some trashy stuff, some a little bit better. And then we started sending them and trying to send them through Angmar territory. And now we will just hang out, or we have hung out, for at least one turn in High Elven territory. So I hope that doesn't scathe them too much. That I hung out over there, and I also would like to kind of be smart with, I don't know what the effect is. Like, is it how long I'm in one of their regions? Is it how many of their regions I walk through? Or is it the amount of time I spend all in all? I would like to know that, because I very much value my neutrality, or my alliance rather, with Angmar, and I would not like for them to break it. Doesn't look good that they are filling up with iron crowns in Litash though. But if they were to move over, I think we pretty quickly could amass an army to try to repel them. So I hope that this army will be able to walk through unmolested, and I'm thinking if we look at this little map here, we are down in this angle. I'm just gonna try to send them straight away to Baridonyanak and hope for the best, I guess. Not the strongest army, some tier 1s, but also some pretty decent Black Shields, and also some Orc Avengers. Or a couple of Orc Avengers, actually. So there is quality in this army as well. Some pretty good War Marauders as well. But that's not looking good. I mean, it's good, but Angmar, I need them to have enemies in these regions. If not, they are going to turn to me, most likely. So I would need to find some way for them to either get some new enemies. We do have, no, all of this is Enedwythe. Enedwythe is really spread out, or fanned out, all the way from there to here. I would really, and I think Angmar is bordering them here, most likely. So it would be good for me if Angmar declares war on Enedwythe. That would actually be pretty good, because then they will have an endless enemy to fight. But I will just need to do my best to support them, I guess. But for now, my focus will be on Ered Luin. And I also got a tip that the remnants of Khazad-dûm, which we pushed away in Ostinadil after pushing them away in Khazad-dûm, they might be going for their dwarven allies. So, I'm thinking that we might find them somewhere down here. Or they might move to conquer new land. And then I'm thinking that they should conquer new land that is somewhat relevant to dwarves. Not necessarily that Ostinadil was relevant to dwarves, that was just close by. But now I'm thinking that they might want to go somewhere where there are... Not there. Because that's just where the ring is, even though it looks like Erebor. I'm just thinking that they might want to go for something like that. Like something close to mountains. But all this should be... Maybe something here, if Aradunheim has taken some regions here. But this is Mithlond. It's not a mountain settlement. Maybe Thorin's Halls. They are hanging out there. Don't really know where else they could be. Maybe somewhere here. Hope not, because then I would need to walk quite a bit. But still, it's easier than if they're just like in Harad or something. I don't know where they wind up. Our war with Dorwinion is going pretty well. We are laying siege to Mornedel, and we will move these two almost full stacks down south to take Bur Ermanarikis. And maybe just trade that to Mordor for military access or something. Mornedel, I think, is going to be the last region that I actually hold. And we might also trade Eidracharn to Dol Guldur, because currently Dol Guldur is at war with Rohan. But I don't think they have any way of reaching Rohan, because I hold Eidracharn. So I would like to make the strategic choice, maybe, to give it over to them so they're busy. There are no mines here, right? No significant economic buildings, just very good crop rotations and shipwrights and whatnot. Limhir, however, should be richer than it currently is. Maybe it's a general thing, that you are such a good general. Maybe. So that's, I'm thinking, to trade Eidracharn to Dol Guldur, maybe get some money out of it, and just make sure that Dol Guldur now has open road access to Rohan. And that's basically it on Dorwinion. Trading this to Mordor for military access, in case I need to start walking through their lands ever. And then just holding Mornedel and garrison up Sant Anui and Kalvarad. Turtling up. And I also found where one of my fresh generals have wound up. And that is at Rubar. So, I would like for him to start building, to start getting some mercenary boats or something. Fill it up with good troops from Neburka, move them over to Strondost. And then, I guess, we should start using them to reinforce bordering cities. Now we don't really have any enemies over here anymore. I don't want to wipe out Dorwinion, because then I might have to face Dol Guldur. Apart from that, I think it's just some rune remnants here and a lot of Mordor. And we need to finish this campaign up, so we can't really focus too much on any more external threats than we currently do. Money-wise, we are doing alright. Still like 8,000 over in army upkeep than I would like to have it. But that's because we have so many full stacks out in the field, and most of them are going somewhere where they are going to be useful. Not something you can say about all of this just costing us money. Costing us a lot in army upkeep. So I would like to build a boat, get everything out of here. The thing is, since they don't have a governor, then the public order might be a bit bad. So maybe that's what I should do. I should take this general, buy myself a boat, if I can, sail over to Neburka. He will take, he will be the governor of Neburka, and then we can move the units over to Strondost. We'll lose so much money due to all the blockades. Dorwinion has no shortage of ships currently. Now, with that said, we will also be quick saving quite a lot, because I think for the last 4 or 5 episodes, we've had crashes. So, I will be quick saving quite a bit. And this army, they haven't sold it out against it yet. So that's why I'm just going to keep sieging Ostgelon. You will walk through into the next Ered Luin settlement to try to take care of that. Or we might want to trade a region somewhere to Enedwythe for an alliance. Now, let's not. Let's not. Let's just take care of this, shall we? You have nowhere to run, my friend. And I am nervous as can be, because this is the faction leader, and you know that the faction leader is not going to walk around with laborers and early tier trash. They will bring Gabilgathol Guard, they will bring phalanxes, they will bring hardcore crossbow units, they will bring a lot of very, very difficult stuff. But we need to be the one to be the aggressors here, because otherwise they are going to attack me, and I think we only get Captain Azog to reinforce. So we are going to do this. Why withdraw from the battle? Why do we not get more?
Get ready for fighting.
Everyone is in red spots. Oh, damn. This is actually better in balance of power. Because now we get all three. I think with Balrog, we don't get the movement points from from Captain Akoth. So is this going to be the one I have to attack with? The balance of... I like this balance of power better. We just need to make sure that Balrog doesn't die, because if we lose, they take Fahamgathol. And we absolutely need Balrog alive for public order. I do not like my odds here. This reminds me so much of the big ass... Was it a Bree battle? Where we had 3 different factions, and we had a lot of very, very big armies. And I was the one with the weakest one, so I just hung out in the back for the entire time. Okay, controlled by the AI, controlled by the AI. And I will be controlled by myself. Let's get on with it. This is going to be nerve-wracking, because I know the AI has a tendency to throw generals into the battle. And do we want to wait? I think we can't really get much better weather than this. And they should be beset on all sides. So what I want to do with this army is just kind of move back. And I do like it that it's a general, or that my captain is an archer unit, because I don't not plan on throwing them into the fray anyway. It's always worse when, like, your heavy hitter or your cell swords or something that you actually plan to see battle, when they're the ones being the captain. Start the battle. Right. Reinforcements. And reinforcements. And... Okay. My general... Okay, you're moving in. I thought you were moving out. So, I would like for us, if possible, join up with our general. I think that would be good. Oh, and you broke formation. Yeah, okay. And they are moving into some kind of a position. First of all, I will just... Oh, this is not good. That captain is gonna die, because they are always good at throwing the wargs, or any cavalry unit, basically, in to just die. And since we are the aggressors, of course, we really need to keep an eye on the battle timer. And we need all of our reinforcements to be aggressive here. Okay, and they are starting to move forward. So maybe you can be passive, you can be aggressive. Because they are moving on Balrog, aren't they? Where are... Oh, that's actually my ally. Then where is my... How blind am I? We're actually giving them the... Come on. Are we giving them the high ground? I mean... Yeah. I was not the smartest here. Because I thought that was the enemy. But you are actually just moving down. Okay. You need to start being a bit aggressive. I know your black archers can reach. And I would like for my army to run up here on the side. Okay, they've started shooting. That's great. And our ally is on his way. And if we just pause a little bit, we can see they have Azog Tomb Protectors. They're, of course, scary as hell. It could be the little Gathol Guard, Broadbeam Marksman, and Broadbeam Marksman, Longbeard Swordsman, Azog Tomb Protectors, Gabil Gathol Guard, Firebeard Warriors. And they have some Phalanxes. Muzana Nobles, that's, of course, a general. And they should have another one here. There we go. The other general unit. Oof. So they have some strong-ass armies. At least it's good that we're already starting to shoot, and at least it's good that we outnumber them quite significantly. So we're going to not try to do now is use the spears as wisely as possible. Maybe even to just charge into their... Oh, yes. That might cause a lot of friendly fire down the line. Maybe just to harass their ranged units. But also, we will need to use our Black Shield warriors to try to get some charges off. Okay, our allies are coming here. Come on, man. Getting to position. And then we'll have... There we go. Now we can start slowing everything down. Can ungroup everything. Archers. Getting to position and fire at will. You get into position to protect them, and you get into position to attack something. Good. They're warmed up. It's good that they're not way too tired. Where do you are being shot by something. Firebeard Warriors, Broadbeam Marksmen. Let's shoot at the Firebeard Warriors because they don't have any shields, so they should be pretty susceptible to archer fire. The Gabil Gathol Guard is getting surrounded. And now our allies have joined the fighting as well. And for whatever reason, you are shooting with the worst, absolutely worst angle ever in the history of angles. Just get into freaking position. God dang. Is it something that... Is it because you're standing in trees? Move up. Move up. Move up. And there we go. This is a perfect angle to shoot at their Firebeards. Longbeard Phalanx. Focus on them, please. Jesus. You can focus on them. And then we'll need the spears to help out against the Phalanx. Because there's no reason to throw axes and shields into the fray against Phalanx. Because we have no reach compared to them. 108. Okay, we're actually dropping some of them with our arrows, it seems. And you... Okay, now they've really found our archers. You fight them. And you will most likely need to take a beating against them. But at least we are occupying two of their scarier troops. There we go. Now, archers, turn and shoot. What's even shooting at you right now? Move back. Now, let's get you in a position against the Phalanx again. And maybe you will be able to run around and help out against the Firebeard Warriors. We just need to drag their attention from something else. So far, we lost 21% of our total, killed 32. So far, at least, we've killed more than we've lost. Where are you? Okay, you're over here. I would like to use you to attack the broadbeam marksman or something. The double click has started malfunction. Oh no, enemy general fallen. Great. Clan Lord Nar, that's their main man. That's their general. You keep walking back. Keep walking back. We need to hold their attention with... Okay, they routed. Great. With the general dead, they start routing, which is just amazing. The fewer dwarves we have to fight in melee, the better, because they are way too scary. And it's good that they are walking, not running. That gives us a lot of time for our archers. Look at this. They are so scary, the Longbeard phalanx. My Bolg champions ain't got nothing on them. You keep going after them, and it looks like... Broadbeam marksmen, broadbeam marksmen. Some of them are... Okay, they do look the same. Good. They're actually running into me, that's great. How's it going over here? We need to keep walking away from them. And nothing has started to... Oh, damn. What was that? Looks like some rocks were starting to get hurtled on us. Or thrown on us. There we go. Get into a better position, please. Where did the freaking rocks come from? The dusty clouds. There we go. Oh, Longbeard phalanx. I'd rather for someone else to deal with them. But I guess if I just tie them up, then something else will help out with the charges. Unit routes. Okay, so some of my units have started to route. Some of my allies' units. A lot of units have actually started to route. Oh, god dang. But you came back, Ballista. And how's it going over here? Still shooting at the Longbeard phalanx. Can move on the marksman, maybe. You move back a smidge. You can still hang out here because we need something to buy us time in case they turn. Lost 29%, killed 78. So this is starting to look pretty good. We just need to make sure that we kill all of their generals. And I do know that they should be here somewhere. There we have the phalanx. Oh, we have one general way down here. Longbeard swordsman, Longbeard swordsman, Longbeard swordsman. Tumunsanar nobles. There we have it. Do I have anything? Enemy general fallen. That's the last one, I think. So now it should just... They should start breaking. Edit Lewin's scouts. So I'll have you actually start chasing them down with swords. And you keep shooting at the Longbeard phalanx. If we're... yeah, we're over 85. We're over 85. Both the generals are dead. This is one full stack of dwarves that will not see... Oh, that's the general. He's still alive as well. Great stuff. You keep shooting at them. And now it looks like my Black Shield warriors are actually going to tie up the phalanx. So we will be shooting right into their backs, which is just chef's kiss. That's amazing. Outstanding. You have anything else here that can help? You're already shooting at stuff. And you can capture as many as you can of those Longbeard phalanxes. Or you can just run to the back and make sure that you're not able to catch up with them. That's also a strategy. There we go. Both the generals are dead. Now it's just mopping up remnants and I guess breaking the Longbeard phalanx. That's the last bottle wax. That's the last thing we have to do. A lot of them are already blooded up, and since we are shooting right into their backs, they're wavering. Can we get them to break? I think just one charge in the back Yeah, we absolutely need to break them because, yeah, now can we please just not have their catapults shooting anymore? That's also the thing with AI having catapults. They have no regard whatsoever for the unit's lives and friendly fire risks. There we go. Go after them. And what's left that hasn't broken yet? We have something down there that's broken. Over on this side. Nothing. Do we have something just with like skirmish mode on? Edit Lewin scouts. Can work on capturing them. Something down here. There we go. That's 96%. 2 generals dead. And we lost a third of our army. Let's see how much we heal if we end the battle. Okay, we healed a little bit. Not as much as I would have wanted, but we lost a fourth of our army to wipe out both the faction leader of Ered Luin and a full stack of pretty gosh darn decent dwarves. So I lost 151, 540 on Balrog, 669, what up on Captain Akoth. And of course Balrog should still be alive, so that's also a win in my book. I didn't cause that much friendly fire. Let's see here. You didn't cause that much either. And here we have some more of the friendly fire. Most likely due to the catapult and the ballista in this army. You did have that there as well, but you barely used it. Let's see. MVP in my team is 89 with the Black Shield Warriors. The archers did get some kills, and this is pretty high quality kills as well. A lot of phalanxes, for example. And in my, led by Balrog, the breakout army, 177 on the snow trolls. That's great. You also sustained a lot of casualties, though, for only 177 kills. 9 casualties. That's not good. But you are the MVPs of that army, and our other reinforcing army, led by Captain Akoth, 135. No one breaks that, and that is the Orc Avengers unit. Also lost a lot of Orc Avengers, and the Snow Trolls, who didn't lose any, but killed 69. What up? So that's great. That's great. At least now Famgathol is safe. So we can... I think they can attack us from the back as well, if I'm not mistaken. And, oh yeah, that's some money, and I know you most likely can pay that, but it's more worth to me. Ered Luin's leader is dead. Enemy camp sacked. There we go. Game save succeeded. Great. Now Famgathol is still a bit pissed, even though we have the general in there. Negative population growth. Maybe that will change once the next turn is up, so we don't really have the the penalty from being under siege, I guess. Merge up, and then you can merge up as well. There we go. So in the next turn, when we get some movement points back, we'll start moving some things back and forth, and then we'll start pushing it down. Here we have a lot of agents. The culture is on 70. I'm wondering if it might be time to start sending some agents west. You're doing great. You're on 79. And we only need 65 to get the black shields. So what I'm going to do is, and you already have, you have no culture building whatsoever. Really? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave 1. And then I'll move 2 of the agents here to Famgathol to help out with the culture. There we go. And then we might take 1 from Garth Heligoth as well. Can we move you into... Yes, we could. Okay, great. So that's going to help a lot with the culture, with all the spies in there. Great stuff. Now I think we're done. We have no money to do anything. You will keep sieging. 2 agents in Barqueta, 91, and Temple as well. So I can send... Actually, I will need both of you in Ostgalon once we take that. Once we've taken that one. Baritonionak, 86. I would love to be able to take King Mazog out of here because he's in such a vulnerable position. and replace him with some other general. We can get another spy. Is this the best place to get it? I also know that Neburka might be pissed with the culture when we take out all the army, and we desperately need to change that quite quickly. But yeah, why not? Let's splurge. Let's get a spy in Neburka to help out with culture. Great. Great, great, great. That's done for that turn. That's done for this and all of that. And we can't move any more armies either. So let's end the turn and see what the next one has in store. Some units marching back and forth. That almost looks like a general as well. And now Eredluin didn't... Oh, that's the High Elf. Now we need to look at Eredluin, High Elves, and Dorwinian. And also, I'm always nervous about Enedwaith, of course. Okay, Brawler's Pit, Famgathol. All of our money is already tied up in investments. Recruitment report, Thranduil's Halls and Angsul. Thranduil's Halls, so why did I recruit a bunch of stuff there? But I'll wait for the Pale Uruks and then I'll start marching you west. Angsul, that's great. We've started making Black Shield units in Angsul. They also come with an upgrade, so that's great stuff indeed. I wonder how many times I say great during this recording this episode. And the spy, we also can't afford another boat this turn. Retrained you. That's that. And construction, Burmarlinge got the drill square. This is so far east. I don't really need Pale Uruks over here, so I'm just gonna let it be for now. Khazad-dûm West, you got the Uruk garrison, which should really help out with our corruption. Hopefully. I don't know if that's scalable, so the corruption eventually disappears. And we could train a general here as well. I very much doubt that we only get a... Do we get 152 mountain Uruks? I want that. I thought this was a general's bodyguard. Hot damn. Because mountain Uruks are insane. They're really, really good units. Okay, and Angsul, you got the port. That's going to help us with some Monet, Ilanin. Practice range. Not putting a lot more effort into the Eastern Front. Not yet, anyway. How's it going with your culture? 92, so you can afford a guard barracks. So let's get that. Queue it up. And Berketa, you got the guard barracks. Now we want you to get the drill square or army barracks as it's called. Baridonyanak, army barracks. Great. Queues are stalled. Yes, indeed they are. Trait increase, Shaglur. That's a spy. Great that you're getting some trait increases. And our money is doing great. We are top dog in everything except finances, where Khazad-dûm, of course, have a massive sack of gold. Now, hopefully... Oh, Angmar is on its way. God dang. 3 turns. This might be the best route, and then we'll get you pretty far west as well. And now you, my friend, can keep moving. So this is Eredluin territory as well, and you need to walk across there. Okay. Roger that. Now, why can't we get a general over on this front? With all the marriages and whatnot that's being made. You actually have the culture. We need a barrack here. Good. You into the... Come on. Or is that... That's... Oof, now he's in Famgathol. Is it? What the dang hell? How can we get you to walk into Famgathol? Move you down there, move you down there. Come on. There, okay. Now, you. Now you're in there, okay. If I press the door, then they Enter. Great stuff. And I think you should be able to walk out there. And I will walk you for quite a bit. Build some towers in the process. Just need to make sure that you're able to come back as well. One more step. Then back to Famgathol. Great. So now we've got some pretty good visibility there. And you are not that strong right now. Oof. A lot of units are pretty beaten down. You merge up with them. We have room for... You can also move back to Fahamgathol. 8. I don't even know what to do with you, so move you back to Fahamgathol. And wargs, only 13. And I will bring... You already have some pretty healthy artillery, so I think I want to leave you... room for... You can move out. All of you can move in. Merge. Now we have room for one more, and all of them seem pretty healthy. 62 seems to be the least healthy one. But what do we need now? Trolls. I hope they will be the captain. I don't plan on sending them into combat unless absolutely necessary anyway. It's always good to have warbands, like more shields and spears. So let's go with that. You are pretty experienced as well, so you should be very decent in this army. Great. Now we can put you on the bridge. So you are... so you have a better defensive position in case you are attacked. But then the next one will just move on to Kuhuzanur. And here we have 3 units that are not free upkeep, and we are still bordering this region. So I don't really want to throw all of my defensive units out. Good, 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 good. And we have you. Need to get moving. And where do I want you to go? Here. Okay. That works. And you're on your way as well. Great. 3 full stacks on their way to the Western Front. What's it looking like here? Still good. Still good. Not making a lot of money, though. Interesting. Don't we really... I don't think we have anything except for trade that can give us any income in this region. And we can mass a really strong army here if we'd like to. All of you go into that fort. And let's have you move into that fort as well. Free upkeep. Now even the general is free upkeep and all of you are free upkeep. Great stuff. Look at the amount of money we're making in Khazad-dûm East. God dang. And most likely all of that comes from mining. So that's that. And we are still sieging Mornedel. They should start dropping pretty soon in numbers, their army. You. Okay, so there we do have another army. And I just really need to make sure that I stand in such a manner that if one army is attacked, the other one will reinforce. I think we can't get any closer than this. No. So if you attack Nazu, then Zograd will reinforce, and vice versa. Great stuff. Don't have any money for any boats, and you orcs can't swim. So, without any massive events taking place in this turn, I think we can just end it. Right. I think I should move that almost full stack as well. Reinforce as much as possible. It takes so many turns for them to get anywhere useful. Angmar, they have moved their army out of Litash. At least a huge chunk of it. Yes. Oh, now we have a lot of money. Brawler's Pit, sure. Mordor Supreme. Sounds like a burger. Anything here that's... what do we need in this army? We do have 5 archer units. Oh, I would just like to throw in even more Pale Uruks, to be honest. To make it just the bestest army ever. That's the last 2, right? 3. And, ooh, and a general. Good. So that's gonna be an absolute nightmare to fight. A lot of Pale Uruks. I would just like for them to also see combat all of these armies with a massive amounts of Pale Uruks that I have. I wonder if it's... Okay. You keep going over there. March down. And now we're in enemy territory. And this army, I would love to get to see some action. I think, yes. This should be High Elven territory with Mythlond. So we should just move on to whatever we find here next, I guess. No artillery. That's not good. Actually, we should have thrown some artillery into that army as well. Maybe replace... And we have no archers. No archers at all. So that's just bronze all over the place. You're still pretty gosh darn weak over there. What if... We have a general there as well, with not a full stack. It would be interesting to see you merge up. If we're able to beat them. They have militia, laborers, marksmen, firebeard warriors. We don't know what else they have. Of course, the Gabil-Gathol Guard, they are going to be pretty gosh darn scary. But it would be fun to try. How far can you reach to reinforce? You can actually reach quite a bit. So we will do one of these sneaky things. We will put you there. This should work. Famous last words. This should work. Let's actually join you instead of the wargs. Put you there. That should be in one of their areas there. And there we go. Quick save first. And then attack. There we go. You can be controlled by the AI. I'm completely fine with that. The balance of power is in our favor. And they do not have a lot of heavy... They have 2 phalanxes, 114 there. Mariners are not the strongest. Laborers, 2 units, that's okay. We can fight that off. The scouts, they do have 3 ranged units. 4, this one is the scary one. And what do you have? Laborers as the captain. Swordsmen, Gabil-Gathol Guard, always scary. And Firebeard Warriors. We should have this in the bag. Let's fight and hopefully take ourselves another Ered Luin settlement for the glory of Gundabad. Damn, I just realized that we might start pushing this a bit too hard. I don't know how many settlements they might have left. Archers like so. Archers like so. Archers like so. And archers like so. This is a broad line here. And fortunately, we do actually have quite a bit of warband troops. So you can stretch out the full line. And we have some pretty strong shockers on this side. Bit weaker shockers on this side. And then you will reinforce... Oh, you could have fit there as well. That's okay. Let's just throw you on the side like so. And then we have even more warband. Feels like we are going to need something in the centers. The trolls will not be engaged in any kind of combat. This looks good. Fire at will. And all the archers are already at fire at will, so let's start the battle. Oh. Oh. Enemies over there. Let's see if we might be able to get into a more advantageous position before they attack us. Artillery. What you doing? There we go. Yeah, so now we're much more faced up against their troops. That feels a lot better, actually. And my ally joining in over there. I think you're actually going to be able to intercept the reinforcing one. Yes, you are. So then we will be focusing on whatever they have down there. Great. And they have already started shooting as well. Most likely that's their artillery. Okay. So it's going to be another forest fight, eh? Where are we? Okay. There we are. Can we just move a tinsy bit to the left? If they stop, that's just perfect, actually. Because then we can start moving forward to a much better hillside advantage. This couldn't have been a better positioning for us. Which is why, of course, I'm going to do a lot of stupid decisions that will cost me a lot of lives. The ballista started shooting, and the catapult will be there just in time to start shooting as well. All of our archers have started, so now I think this is where the fun should begin. Catapults are so freaking weird. What do I need you to fire at? Basically just anything, I guess. And our ally is pushing, man. That's a real friend right there. Come on. There we go. All of our archers are going to work. Longbeard phalanx. And you could also aim at the Longbeard phalanx. And you just aim at whatever, I guess. Okay. Our ally has started to lock them in. That's Black Shield Warband. While all of our artillery is just pummeling them. And so are our archers. You shoot at the Lindar Mariners. I think they should be pretty weak and susceptible to archer fire. You aim at the Longbeard Phalanx. And so should all of you. Longbeard Phalanx for days. Okay, so far... Not really. So far we've lost 11 total, killed 21 total. But I think that's all gonna change once we start to engage in melee combat. Oh yeah, we were getting some kills on the phalanx as well. That's just sweet. So swell. And they are light infantry that could attack our ballista. So now let's move you back a little bit. You keep shooting at the phalanx. Added Louis militia right there as well. You actually keep hanging out with that one. And we can start sending our infantry forward. You attack them. Oh, they're actually routing. That's weak. Now we can put our black shields into a position to have an absolute field day with everything they have down here in the little valley. Good. Get moving. Snow trolls, blow the horn. Feels like a snow troll should have a bit of a ballsier sound with their horn than that one, but okay. You move back. You help out with the added Lewin militia. We also need to kill, of course, 85% of all of their forces. Fortunately, it looks like their Their retreating pattern runs straight into my troops. You help out against them. You help out against them. And what are you doing, my friends? Right, helping out there. Looks like most of our troops are engaged in combat. You are not. And you can focus on the Longbeard crossbows in case you have a good enough angle. I don't want you to shoot in the back of our... shoot at our troops. You focus on the... Is there anything here that we really need to shoot at? Broadbeam marksman. We've killed an enemy general, that's good. Only a captain though. Lindar mariners are routing. Sounds like someone shouldn't be allowed to shoot anymore. You stop shooting as well. Because this one sucked balls. Oh no. And all of our archers, you can focus on the Longbeard crossbows now. Looks like we are starting to take a lot of prisoners as well. Maybe not us necessarily, but at least it looks like a lot of their armies are breaking. We do need to capture Dwarven laborers, right? That's that. Oh no. Well, I guess I have to redo this battle all over again. So I'll see you in a bit. And we are back again. Let's see if we can get some better weather with some clear view like so. And we can start the deployment. And get into position again. As I recall, they came from here. So we can kind of use that to our advantage that we know. We can put the artillery over there. And all of our archers get into position as well. Start getting to line right here, and then you will take this line over here as soon as you're in position. And we have, of course, the warband still. That we'll put behind. And Black Shield warriors we can put on the right side, and we'll put you on the left side. You in the back, and ready to go. Fire. Oh no. Fire at will, fire at will. All the archers fire at will as well. But you three move out like so. Maybe I shouldn't show this entire battle on... maybe I shouldn't show this entire battle on the in the episode, because it was basically already over once the game crashed. Also looks like they are not moving into the same position as they did last time around. Group up. And actually now they're looks like they're running back into the valley. Okay, this is not going the same way at all. Interesting. Never know what to expect, I guess. Move up. And now, of course, the artillery. Oh. Now the artillery is just gonna cause a lot of friendly fire instead. Oh no. Okay, so this is just going to be one of those fights, I guess. Slow everything down. You focus on... Yes, sure. And you focus on the Edward militia. And you boys will help out on that side. March out. You can run down over here. Never know what to expect of these battles. And the catapult seems to prefer killing our own troops. Or our assistant, our reinforcements. Oh, and you're running in with your archers into melee. God damn, some people shouldn't. Ugh. Okay. whatever, I guess. You run in over here. How is this a good strategy? AI, you absolute freaking idiots. Okay. And we'll try to kind of like run around and surround them instead. This is just unbelievable. You charge in, and then I guess we'll just move forward our whole front line as well. Already we've lost 14, killed 22. Run in, and our Black Shield Archers are breaking because they are idiots. Good. Great work. You've already lost more than half your army because you're an idiot. And we will need you over here. Oh. This is not good at all. You get into position. And the warband over here. You can start moving up a little bit closer. Archers. Move up a little bit closer as well. Shoot at something. There we go. And you fight and attack them in the back. You move over to the other dwarven laborers, please. And now you're mass routing. So I'll have to do this on my own instead. I can't even begin to express how angry I am about that. Charging in their archers into the enemy infantry. Oh. You can, I don't know what I want you to keep shooting at. Keep shooting at the broad beam marksmen, why not? You get behind them like so. And you keep shooting at something. Okay, let's just stop caring about that. You charge in. There's no room for finesse anymore. Now we're just gonna let our fists do the talking. You stop shooting. And you can actually keep shooting at those dwarven laborers. Actually, shoot at the Longbeard phalanx. That's going to absolutely annihilate my reinforcements here. There we go. Charge in. Charge in. Of course, we still have our ally causing a lot of damage. But I also know that they won't stop shooting just because I have my troops in there. You help. Actually, you attack the Firebeard warriors. Help out there.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah. But we have lost our entire reinforcing army. And with my luck, I'm willing to bet that they will have enough troops left. They will have enough troops left to not break the siege. Or to not give up the settlement.
Captured the enemy's general.
Great. Now a lot of them should start breaking. And we just need to take this opportunity to capture as many units as possible. And hopefully our allies are thinking the same thing. All of you move into position to start shooting at the phalanx units. Thank you. You go after the Gabili-Gathol Guard. You are chasing 10 scouts. You go back to fighting the Gabili-Gathol Guard. Lost 37. This is not a pretty battle at all. Good. That's another general captured. And hopefully you'll be able to catch up to them. Dwarves shouldn't be faster than snow orcs, especially not in snow. Which is our favorite place to be. Now you go after... Okay, we don't need to focus on them. There are so few. You attack that. And how's it going for you? Oh, you actually caught up to them. At least some of them. 91% of the total gone. But we do need 85% of each of the armies. And a lot of our reinforcements have routed. Of course they have. Well, of course they have. Didn't we have anything over here? We have you, and you won't be able to catch up. Okay. The garrison army will be too strong. God dang, stop shooting. What are you doing? You need to just freaking get away from there because you're causing morale damage to your own troops. God damn, don't. Ugh. Okay, that's good at least. That we're hopefully going to catch a whole bunch of phalanx units. You move in, and now you can stop shooting. You can stop shooting, and you can stop shooting. Might rather want to see if you can catch... Okay, we can. I'm going to continue the battle just to make sure that we catch as many as possible. And you catch them, please. 91% of the total amounts. But one of the groups, this one, was pretty small, and it looks like they're all running back to the settlement. Which is why we should have put most of our troops maybe here. No, you're not going to reach up to anything. Or catch up to anything. And maximize the speed. Oh. Actually, no. Exit the battle because their ballista is just causing friendly fire right now. That's not good enough. I don't think. 10% is 50, so maybe it actually is good enough. This is absolutely good enough. So we did heal, not that much. Our ally lost basically their whole army because they're idiots. We caused some friendly fire, so did our ally. MVPs in their group is 90 Black Shield Warriors, and ours is 102 Black Shield Archers. After that, 91 on Black Shield Archers. So our archers did a good job. But at least the battle is won. Ugh, my stomach hurts from how annoying that battle was. Just throwing away units. I mean, it's okay if I do it, but the AI should be smarter than throwing unaided or unprotected archers right into the front lines of their infantry. God dang it. Sack the settlement. We actually, at least we took it. We can decrease the tax rate, get a shrine up and running, get a spy as well to help out with the culture. So that's that, and I think you should be healthy enough to keep moving, actually. We still don't have a general. Fahamgathol is not happy on 70. I thought our spies would help out with that. Of course, the culture is going to grow rapidly, but it looks like our governor is not good enough at governing. Can't retrain anything either, but I think the shrine is going to help out, hopefully. And now, Gartheligov, I don't think you're bordering any Eredluin region anymore. So we could take you, who are not free upkeep anyway, into Fahamgathol. That would help out with some garrison there. Good. Good. So, we actually did manage to take a step in the right direction. You can keep moving. We have Thorin's Halls down here. And if we look at the amount of regions that you have... Oh, I'm guessing we're gonna get a Doomstack on our hands. So these reinforcements really couldn't get here fast enough. You were going that way. You were going the southern route. Okay, but we'll just have to cross that bridge once we get to it. We have strong armies on the way as well. The only problem is that we don't have generals in them.
Get ready for fighting.
And Guhuzanur, maybe we should rather work on reinforcing that, because we will not be quick enough to take all of their settlements. I do think they still have some, yeah, they still have something down here, of course, and then they have Thorin's Halls, or if Thorin's Halls is over here somewhere, I don't know. I don't think they have. We won't be able to reach them anyway. Keep sieging Otskalon. Their garrison is dropping quickly. And so should Mornedel's garrison start doing. Okay, and you actually decided to move around us. Interesting. We'll put you here, close enough. You can't walk, you can't cross the bridge without passing through us. And I don't think they might sally out, but we'll cross that bridge once we get to it. Strondos, you can send some reinforcements if you want to. But all of this will need to wait until the next episode, because we are way over our designated hour right now. Would like to see if you can get a ship. No, you cannot. So we can't take care of Neburka yet either. So to wrap up this episode, we keep sieging on the Eastern Front, being a bit more passive there than we've been currently, or been previously. And we've done all of our action has been on the Western Frontier, where we defended Fahamgathol. And we also took Guhuzanur. So it feels like, yeah, we are moving in the right direction. Now we just have to face the Doomstack that will most likely spawn in the next turn. And our ally, our reinforcements are at least 4 turns away to even be in our regions. So that's of course very scary. We might want to see if we can start training. Yes, I think we might as well start training whatever we can in these regions. If we have black shields to train, I think we should train them. And we might even go with basic troops as well. Just so we have meat to throw into the grinder and an ability to kind of at least stall them. And Baridonyonak, you could get some more as well. This is going to be expensive, of course, but it's much quicker getting the soldiers here than it is moving them all the way from, like, Khazad-dûm west. Don't like that. Don't like the look of that at all. Do you plan on breaking your alliance with us? I wonder. You can keep moving as well. And we might as well... Shouldn't hurt to just give them 100 to make them a bit happier. And when you have a general and some more Paleorix, you will be walking as well. Great! Wrapping it up. Some steps forward. And that's the only way to go. And also, I mean, of course I'm feeling a bit like a bit rushed to really end the campaign. But if we just remember for a moment that we spent so much time just going back and forth here against Dale and the Woodland Realm and the Anduin Vale. I mean, that took such a long time, and back then we were only dreaming of being in the position that we are right now, just moving great forces west and just taking some taking territories and taking ground and not really having to worry too much about being attacked by anyone except, I guess, Angmar, because they are smack dab in the middle of a large amount of regions for me. But I'm very happy that we are where we are right now, of course. So thank you so much for watching this episode. If you watched it this far, any tips or tricks, write them down in the comments below. And also, I would like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.